SDC has been a place that's like a home for me that I didn't have when I first came to CSU. I think the 40th anniversary means to me how far as a community we've come to help and support disability in a college community. So I think being a deaf chemist 40 years ago was something that would never happen. But now with the SDC, it's a reality.
So the Student Disability Center has really helped me thrive in school. I was struggling a lot and it was really difficult for me, and I didn't realize what was going on or what really was like an option for me. And so finding this resource on campus has helped me just be able to be a normal student in classes and get my work done in a way that works for me. The 40th anniversary is really amazing to me, and it's just really great to know that we've been here for this long and we've been able to help students, and the fact that we've grown so much bigger now and we're able to continue to help more and more students has been really amazing.
I think it's really interesting to reflect on the 40th anniversary of the SDC in the same year that we had the passing of George Bush. And, as many know, he was the president who signed the Americans with Disabilities Act, which really furthered civil rights efforts for those with disabilities. I also think it's great to see how far education has come for students with disabilities in seeking higher ed. We have an increasing number of students with disabilities pursuing degrees and seeking out accommodations, and the SDC has done an amazing job of keeping pace with that. I think they have really leveled the playing field for students with disabilities in their pursuit of education. I've seen them do things like assist the campus with so many facets related to student life. For example, access to learning opportunities in the classroom, even aspect to co-curricular activities, and access to the built environment. I really do think that many students with disabilities have successfully finished their degree here at CSU, in large part because of the supports they received from the SDC. Just that the Assistive Technology Resource Center has greatly appreciated the collaboration with the SDC over the past 25 years, and I really hope our partnership can continue in our efforts to afford the same educational experience to students with disabilities.
SDC has a great impact on my stay in CSU for my doctoral program in terms of providing me accommodation, helping me with the accommodation requests, and making me aware about disability rights and what resources are available on CSU campus for students with disabilities, and how those resources can be helpful in making students able to progress and compete. I think the 40th anniversary reminds us how far the SDC community has come along in the last 40 years in promoting disability rights on CSU campus and across different campuses, and providing different opportunities to the students with disabilities and promoting their rights.
One of the things that I value most about SDC on this campus is how student-centered our people are, our team are, and how much that they are ready to be in it with our students and advocating for them, and really making sure that they are receiving the support and resources on campus to help them be most successful here at CSU. Because that's at the crux and at the core of everything that Rose and her team believes. I value it every day. And so the legacy for me of what the Student Disability Center is and will continue to be cannot be talked about without the relationship between our director, Rose Creston, and all the blood, sweat, tears, laughter, joy, and advocacy that she's given over the years to help build what our Student Disability Center looks like. And so I think that the celebration that we will be doing is really a combination. It's a celebration of, it's a testament to her work and to her legacy for this campus and the championing that needed to happen. And so to have that stability for so long is pretty amazing. And then the other cool thing is that the Student Disability Center has a newer space. They've not even been in the current space for a year. And if you've not gone over there and you're visiting on campus, or a student or faculty or staff on campus, go check it out, right? It's just a great space over in the Tilt building. And more importantly than just seeing the space is engage in the conversations with any of the staff over there to understand why they do the work they do. It's, it's just a student-centered commitment to our student success here at CSU.
Student Disability Center has made my education at CSU possible through support services, whether that be extra note-taking services, testing accommodations, or just someone to talk through the challenges of being a student with a disability. We've had 40 years to make a ton of progress, and that we have a great future ahead that is reliant on the foundation that we've set in the past 40 years. And I'm really excited to be a CSU student today. I'm just incredibly grateful for all the staff at the SDC and all the support they've given the students over the years, and happy 40th anniversary.
Oh my goodness, this is a life changer for me. I had no idea what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I fell into this wonderful career as a sign language interpreter. And I arrived here in 1987 when the program was in cohate stages, like people didn't even know about interpreters, and the first deaf student to ever come to CSU just happened to have enrolled at the same time, and it's changed every single thing about how I feel about humanity, disability, identities in general, and it's been a fantastic opportunity. I think being here as long as I have, which is a little over 31 years, I've seen so many things change, and it really is a testament to what our culture can do to accept and support people of all backgrounds to become the best that they can, and SDC has definitely played a role in the students that I've worked with on this campus over that time. The professors that I work with on a daily basis now just expect that they'll have students in their class, where before it could have been more of a struggle to explain why accommodations were required and how much more successful the student can be, and now it's just part of the syllabus every semester. Oh, I'm just so proud and privileged to have had the opportunities that were afforded me here, and I can't say thank you enough to all the people who make SDC as fantastic a place as it is.
The Student Disability Center has given me the confidence, I think, and the independence to be able to be like a confident blind woman on this campus, and to not let other people's perceptions of me like impact my day-to-day life. I think that for me, it kind of shows like how far we've come as a disabled community, but secondarily it also shows how far we have to go, because we still have a lot of systematic problems on this campus that haven't been fixed yet, but that are definitely on the horizon.
The Student Disability Center has given me a place to meet people that have similar disabilities and make me really feel comfortable in my own skin. It's allowed me to have pride in myself and helped instill confidence and helpful materials to help my success at CSU. The 40th anniversary is just a wonderful thing, because that means for 40 years we've been recognized as a part of society, and that we're not different, we just need a little help. And I really think that 40 years is just a milestone and something that's going to continue forever.
When I started in 1980, I was lucky to maybe count 175 students. This last fall, we had over 2,700. And those are just students who are known to have a disability. The students who come in to see us for an accommodation, I would say, are just slightly over half that number. Because again, it's not required for students to use our services or to use accommodations. But if they need us, we're here. I think one of the things that we were fortunate to have when I got here, when this office was established, it was part of what was then called the advocacy group, and it included other offices that were working with more marginalized populations. I think that association with that level of diversity has helped this office continue to address the issues of equity and social justice. If it was only about the law, people would just be learning to say, well, what do we have to do, rather than thinking about what we should do. And so those are the kinds of things that I think make us unique. At the time this office started, it was not common to have a disability service office associated with any other minority student office. And I think that was pretty significant for us.